Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to AM 690 Radio Disney with your two hosts at the George F. and Willie _D20.
What would our radio station be? By the way, I think we should do that. I think we should do morning radio.
Can we record morning radio and release it at 4? It has to be live?
Dude, we go at like 5 in the morning. Then we can sleep all day. You know how easy it would be? We just don't have to swear. Or we just have to not swear.
That's cardio on its own, dude.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So, anyway.
What radio station? I think we're AM radio, though. I think that's where we're at.
You think so?
Yeah. Like, we have 12 listeners, the occasional donation.
Man.
We have no one. We are less than Radio Disney.
I mean, well, yeah.
And Radio Disney had some bangers, bro. They played Bewitched. Do you remember that song?
No.
No?
I don't.
Blame It on the Weatherman? You don't remember that?
No.
Really?
Sorry.
What about that, Wake Up, Who Knew? It's Me, It's You, Get a Clue. Yeah, no?
No.
God damn it, dude. This radio station's now hiring other DJs and hosts for this show.
You want your theme to be Disney related?
I'm just saying they played bangers, and you don't know any of the bangers?
From Disney radio.
Yeah, yes.
You've never sounded more like a pedophile.
I can confirm nor deny these allegations.
Just saying.
I have a very specific content consumption schedule as a child. It was Friends, Buffy the Vampire Slayer, Disney Channel, and Dragon Ball Z. That's it.
Interesting. Your whole childhood?
Yeah.
Those 3 shows?
Yeah. And then Yu-Gi-Oh! I got really good at Yu-Gi-Oh! Apparently there's that's still going on. Do you know that? That's crazy.
Yu-Gi-Oh?
Yeah.
Like they're making new episodes?
Both new episodes and new cards with which to play the card game with.
I knew that they came out with like a new mobile game that's like their like Hearthstone kind of deal.
I guess that makes sense. Magic is really where it's at, though. Magic was fun. It just, I don't have the budget to play Magic. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I can't play card games. Are you kidding me? That costs way too much. I already spend enough on D&D.
But that's fun. And there's weight to them. You get different side die. You can get towers. It's a world. When you're playing with cards, this paper on table, like whichever way you play it.
If I got a Magic deck, like I would open them and I wouldn't know what ones were valuable. Like there are some that are worth like $100,000 and shit. Like it's ridiculous.
It's like diamonds, bro. They could print more. They just won't. Those fucking assholes. It's control. It's all about control. Sure. But it's just I can't get over the 2-dimensional space of the card game. It's just not fun for me. I don't have the imagination. I'm dumb. That's the admission.
I don't think Magic is about imagination as much as it is about strategy and knowing your deck.
I mean, that's any card game. That was Pokemon for sure. Did you play Pokemon?
No.
It's stupid. It's stupidly
complicated. Like what? The card trading card? Like the video game trading card game?
Stop it. You're going to break my brain.
Do you remember that? Because I did play that, and I was like, why don't I just play the trading card game? Like, what the fuck is this?
I did that with Yu-Gi-Oh! And I realized it was because I liked the video game because you could have 600 cards on your person and not have to carry 600 cards.
Right. That's fair.
You didn't need a pouch to bring your shit.
Yeah, you had like basically like those CD booklets full of cards. Yeah.
Well, I had my primary deck because I did play a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh! So I carried that bitch around.
Yeah, right.
It was
just
red.
In case you need
it was red and it was plastic and it opened up with Velcro and my card sleeves inside were gold, fucking gold backed sleeves. They were sick. They were super dope. But it was a very typical deck. A lot of Dark Magician, a lot of standard shit.
Cool.
Yeah. Cool. I want to play again. I opened up my Neopets. I think I mentioned. They don't die. I was concerned, but they don't die.
That's amazing.
Yeah, it's kind of because like a Tamagotchi dies. It's almost part of the cycle.
That's what I always had.
The Tamagotchi?
Yeah. And they always died. And I was like, oh, I have to get a new one?
I didn't like it. It was too much responsibility. And then like they got banned at schools. You're like, 'cause they're a toy. It's more of a responsibility, ma'am, than a toy.
Yeah, exactly. How am I supposed to raise this pet if I can't?
How am I supposed to learn it?
Right.
Yeah.
How I can't feed it while I'm at school? Like, that's ridiculous.
Just because that's how I live doesn't mean that's how my child should live.
Right. Exactly. Chained up.
Did you have a Digimon?
No.
No, dude. That was
Wasn't Digimon just like poor man's Pokemon?
No.
Oh.
It was the Tamagotchi that could fight, basically.
Oh.
They had the show, but I had the digital pet first.
Right.
And then you connect them, and then you battle them. It's great. I also had the Pokemon Pikachu. Bro, we're just going to go down through my memories. Fuck your life. I had a Pokemon Pikachu. I had the color one, and then I had the one it was like a pedometer. It still is. No, but I was fat, so my parents were very much like, if it's going to get him to get out of the house, let's do it. Tried cocaine at 9. It was great.
I think I still have my Pokemon cards back at home. We're like, let's hold on to them. Maybe they'll be worth something. I have no idea what I have.
They're definitely worth something, as long as they're not. I mean, you didn't play with them, so they're probably still in pretty good condition.
Yeah. Yeah.
You can sell like a cloister for $40. That's not a bad trade.
I don't know what that is.
You should talk to Joe Beltran, just sell them to him so that he can.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Have my mom ship them out here?
Yeah. No, go visit your mother.
No.
Say hi, and then come back with them.
I don't think I can get that much money off of it for that to be worth it.
But if you have a collection, I'm sure there's a few in there that it makes it worth it. Probably pay for your plane ticket.
I don't know.
30 years. 30 years is the cycle when nerdy stuff becomes like pop culture and cool. And Pokemon's right around that air. You can make some money, dude. Why am I trying to talk you into this like it's cryptocurrency? It's fucking, you can hold it. You can look up the value here.
Yeah, but yeah, I'd have to get them sent out here. I don't remember having anything that special, though.
Like a shiny first edition Charizard.
I never had one.
Blastoise.
I don't remember.
A Raichu.
Maybe. I don't fucking know, dude.
Ask your mom to send them.
It's been
Send
so
a picture.
Long. All right, I will.
Yeah, just tell her to scan them one by one.
I don't know if she knows where they are, but I'll ask her.
She's like, oh, I sold it. I made like 19 grand.
Yeah, right.
It's crazy that you would just leave this
That would
here.
be some shit, dude. I'd be so mad.
She's like, I built an extension on the house. Thank you, Pokemon. How did your parents say it? Because parents couldn't say it right.
I don't remember, to be honest. I was pretty young. I was probably only like 6 or 7. Plus, I have CTE. So
fair. What
do you want from me?
I would skip archery practice to go watch Pokemon after school. I was that kind of cool kid.
But you loved archery.
I never actually like did it until very late in life. But I liked the idea of archery. That seemed super, super dope. I watched a lot of Robin Hood Men in Tights when I was a kid. So
that's fun.
I lost. I'm not supposed to lose. Bring me the script. Oh, we should watch that. We should.
Men in Tights.
Yes. Or we go down the line because you didn't like. You said something. You didn't like one of the Mel Brooks Spaceballs.
It's all right.
All right. Well, never mind. Unless you rather do Disney Channel original movies.
You just want to listen to the Disney radio station, you weirdo?
No. I don't want to listen to it. It's just, it fills my soul.
Or just put the music videos on and you can sing over them.
Okay. No, that sounds fun. That's great.
I forgot you're Filipino. You love fucking karaoke.
Yeah, it's anything that makes us stand out are things we enjoy. They're just so beaten down by the Spanish, man. Colonialism.
I get it.
I don't know.
I don't. Do you want to see a clip?
I do want to see a clip. But are you caught up on Book of Boba?
No.
Okay. Watch your clip. Let's do your clip. Why not, dude?
I don't know what to tell you, bro. This is what we have to look forward to in terms of VR.
Hate as you will, but there is a crowd watching this person do this.
Okay, so
That makes me uncomfortable. It makes my hands sweaty. I don't like
for
that.
those of you just listening, or if you can't see the screen because we haven't figured that shit out yet.
Yeah, when they watch it, it's really just a Rorschach test of
Yeah.
what could they be watching.
Yeah. It is. What nationality do you think this gentleman is?
I don't care because I'm pretty sure he's cosplaying as Deku from My Hero Academia.
Oh, really? Is that what's going on? Okay.
Yeah, so he's definitely doesn't work at this booth. He's just at this con.
No, certainly not. Oh yeah, no, he's definitely the guy behind him works there. He's got the tag. He's got the proper. What do you say?
Attire, the gear,
Sure,
the lanyard.
that's not what I was going for, but yeah.
They don't sanitize that between uses. He just puts it back, and the next person's like, "Oh, me too."
Well, I mean, there's really no need to sanitize it.
You sanitize that.
So
That's disgusting.
he has a VR headset on, like an Oculus, essentially, and he is holding in front of him, basically like a clear see-through.
It's like a mannequin.
Mannequin,
But it's not. It doesn't have any of the important parts, like a head, hands, or feet.
but it's in a very sexual position. And he is fucking the shit out of this mannequin, dude. And he is getting into it.
So, and then there really is only two options to what this person could be. One, he could be by himself at this con and just trying shit out and was doing this, and everyone's like, "This dude's fucking crazy. Look at this weirdo."
Yeah.
Or all his friends are in on it, and either way, he's still enjoying it. They're like, "I dare you," and he's like, "Okay, I'll do it." If he's definitely hard right now.
I mean, he's definitely not the only one that did that day, though. That's the thing, though. Like, he's not alone. He probably waited in line to do that, dude. Like, he sat there and waited like a bukkake to go fuck this fake doll.
There's three different lines. There's a selfie line, there's a Q&A, and then there's the fuck the plastic.
Yeah, dude. And he's like, "Yeah, dude, I want to fake fuck this plastic."
I bet it started with feet and hands, but this is like 5 p.m. already. You know, the con started at 10. It's just slowly withered away, just nubbins now.
Yeah, he's been doing it the whole time.
Good for this booth though, for offering cushioning for his knees.
Yeah,
that's very kind.
I mean, it's a yoga mat. I don't know if it really offers that much protection. Like, have you ever had one of those cheap yoga mats? They're pretty shitty.
I mean, it's better than being just on the auditorium floor.
Yeah, I mean, that's true. This is hilarious, dude. I love this. Bam, bam, fuck. Give it to her. Yeah. Oh, and by the way, there's a screen that shows what he's seeing. So they know exactly what's going on. It's not like, "No, we're riding a horse," you know? Like, I just saved her from the tower, from the dragon. No. You can see it. They're in a bedroom, and he's banging her doggy style. Dude,
the workers are just so numb to this by this point. They're just like, this is another
It's better if I don't look. He fucking thrusted so hard he almost lost his headset. Did you see that? He fucking almost lost it. He gotta put it back on. Oh, let me continue. I'm about to come. Oh, let me finger her asshole,
dude.
He fucking
He's such a kind dude. He's like, a little for you too. This is for you as well.
That's so funny.
Good for you, bro.
It's funny because like he's like going through the motions probably of like this is what I.
He's gonna pinch her nipple next. Watch.
Oh, dude, that would be amazing. It'd be awesome if he like smacked her and just starts beating the shit out of her.
Sorry, habit.
This is my favorite part. Is when he jizzes. He falls back.
He probably did jizz and was like trying to play it off like it was a joke, you know.
Dude, I think I would have.
Just jizz, bro. Just come in your pants.
Go
viral.
It's not that big of a deal.
Yeah. Dry hump boy. What would they call you?
fucking
Willie's Willie,
dude. I don't think they would call you anything. They're just all collectively agree that you shouldn't discuss
I wonder where that was.
Where?
Yeah, you think San Diego?
I want to say Japan. Like, what con do you think that was actually at? That's not like adult. I mean, all the people there were. Let's face it, they were all Asian.
Art Con.
If anything, it's San Francisco.
Where though, you know? No, that's not a San Francisco event. Not to like dry hunt. That would in San Francisco, they would have the decency to put that behind a curtain.
That's not in America. That's what I'm saying. Like that's not an American thing to be accepted to do, unless it's like the adult video awards. You know what I mean?
The AV Anime Awards,
whatever they are.
My hands are still sweaty.
You like that?
No,
yeah,
no. It
like
makes me.
it.
I loved it. I loved every.
It made me laugh really hard.
Now,
can you see yourself doing that? Is that what bothers you?
Not in front of people. No.
I would like to make an insight check.
I would do it in the privacy of my own
home. In
a
different life, if you never left Hawaii, and then fucking anime fuck con comes to Oahu.
I'd be busy. I'd be a chef if I didn't leave. I would be cooking shit.
You should have stayed.
I agree. Oh, man. Ugh.
Dude.
I feel like I need to sanitize my table. Just to be able to do that in front of people, knowing you're not the only one, questioning whether they sanitize that product or not.
But
like somebody spit on that Oculus at some point, just
probably, or like sweat on it at the very least, sweaty palms and shit from fucking in front of people.
We're in a different era, sir.
Yeah, I agree, but like, I don't know, man. It makes me wonder what other exhibits were there.
Probably better ones.
You think? I don't know. It seemed pretty popular.
That looks like
there was a lot of people there.
That looks like the first booth you see, like just as you walk in, you're like, "That's fucking crazy." And then they got you, and you're like, "I wonder what else is here." And the rest is kind of tame. But in the back, behind a curtain, I'm sure there's like a flashlight attached to a real doll with like assistants that move it for you, like.
Oh really? That's not more weird?
Sure. No, because you'd pay for that experience. You wouldn't just do it in the parking lot in front of everyone.
That wasn't a parking lot. That was a convention center.
Right, but I'm saying he's not opposed to doing it in a parking lot, not in a car.
They had a yoga mat down. Yeah, that's true. Dude, it's like in Ready Player One when he's like, my base was this old rusted out van in a junkyard. And I set up and I was like, all right.
Sounds dope.
Does it though?
Yeah.
With Wi-Fi stuff? I mean, I guess.
In that year? Wasn't he like... He was like stealing Wi-Fi from someone too.
Yeah, man. He's fucking...
Global internet. That's what we need. How do we invest in that?
A time machine to go back in time to save Tesla.
Save?
Yeah.
Why save?
I don't know.
Is he in trouble? I don't think he's in trouble.
Didn't he get shot?
For what?
I don't know. Being too smart. People got shot for that back in the day.
Being too smart?
Yeah.
No. Just sentenced to death, right? Isn't that what happened to Galileo?
That's the same thing.
He was like, I'm telling you, it's all spherical. And they're like, you're
shut
crazy.
The fuck up, dude. Everything we build is a square or a triangle. Get out of here.
That's so pretty.
Mm-hmm.
I've been, my new hobby is looking for new pictures on my Apple TV. Just watching it go through because they update it once in a while. Well,
wow, you need a new hobby, dude.
It's very soothing. And also because I'm never gonna go to Dubai, so it's cool to see Dubai from the sky. That rhymed.
Yeah, it did.
I'm gonna quit comedy.
You're gonna be a rapper or a poet?
No, I'm gonna be a poetryist.
Slam poet.
I'm gonna be a dribble poet.
What does that mean?
I don't know. But slam sounds hard.
A dribble poet.
Yeah, I'm just gonna dabble up and down.
Right.
This is Mordor. Speaking of Mordor, do you see there's the images for Lord of the Rings? They got that shit coming out, the Rings of Power. So dope.
I think I remember seeing one like back when they first announced it.
There's like a whole gallery that they released.
Oh no.
I should have put that in the show.
What day, when is it coming out?
I have no idea.
Oh.
And I feel like everything that I'm looking forward to, I have no idea when it comes out. I'll go on Disney Plus. It'll say Obi-Wan. It's like, oh, is that out? No, still not out. Okay, then don't show me. Mm-hmm. Don't bring it up. Don't. Shh. Let me forget about it so that when it comes out, I'm surprised.
Right.
I'm not good with dates.
Then that's not like how marketing works, though. So.
That's how my brain works. Work with my brain. Sell it to me and only me.
Right. I mean, that's what the algorithm is supposed to do.
I guess. My algorithm's all confused. It's sending me knives now. It's going in a weird direction.
I think it's trying to send you a message.
That I should buy the nunchucks I've been looking at? Yeah. I agree.
Like, this is a good place to start, but you need a knife, too.
If somebody was just carrying around nunchucks, like, what are the chances you mess with that person?
None, because I think they're a psycho, dude.
Yeah, they're going to be a problem regardless. They're not going to kick your ass. It's just going to be a major inconvenience.
It's just going to hurt.
Yeah.
Whatever happens is going to hurt.
Those things are going to bounce off of the assailant and onto himself, and he's willing to risk that. That's his choice of weapon. That's how you know.
It is kind of a strange weapon, but Bruce Lee made him look cool.
Yeah. They hurt, though.
Oh, I'm sure they do.
I had a cousin that had like wooden ones. You just whack us with it.
No, dude, I'd be like, I will kill you. I'll rip your nuts off.
Even like the padded ones for karate class, those fucking hurt, dude.
That's funny.
They leave some massive welts.
Oh, I believe it, dude.
Speed kills, and why are you giving that to children? We could go buy those.
Dude, it was probably so fun as like the instructor to just give a bunch of kids nunchucks and then just fucking like you just felt like
you
you're
show
in
them a ninja movie the first 5 minutes of class. I'm like, all right, show me what you learned.
Come at me. Who's first? They just one by one. He just goes in the back of the head and shit.
Oh, let's start a karate school. That sounds
just
great.
So we can beat up kids.
No, we're teaching them discipline.
Dude, all right.
Self-respect.
I might have brought this up on previous podcasts a long time ago, but I would like to see, we should probably make a chart of like number of kids fighting you and how long you can last.
Oh, yeah.
And or maybe like by age or something like that. Like you can, there's ways to do 3 things on one graph, but that's neither here nor there. But dude, because if it's like, if it's like babies, it's like I think I can handle like all the babies in the world.
You
know what I mean?
I mean, did you see World War Z though? Like all it takes is 30 of them to kind of overwhelm you. If you
those
fall.
are zombie babies. I'm talking about normal babies.
So like just babies in strollers.
Yeah, I don't know. They're just
Anakin's. I think I can take
our director. It's just me and all the babies in the world.
I think I could take 2 14-year-olds.
And I think I can take more than 2 14.
No.
It depends on the 14-year-old.
Have you seen the 14-year-olds these days? They're gigantic.
Yeah, but like an average. Those are men. Average 14-year-old.
I don't know what sorbitol does, what the keto does to these kids, but bro, these 14-year-olds are big, and the only reason I could take 2 is because I'm smarter.
The only reason you know how big they are is because of the internet, and you only see the freaks online.
I guess.
You see average kids.
My brother's at 14. I'm like, stop it. They were like 5'10", just solid dudes. Like, fuck this, dude. This is stupid. I mean, I beat their asses early and established dominance from the get-go, but they didn't know. You think you could take more than 2 14-year-olds?
I think I could take like 6 or 7.
Really?
Yeah.
In an octagon, in an enclosed space.
Yeah, dude. Like, give me like one weapon. Give me like a plank of wood, like a 2x4 that's like 2 feet long, and I think I can take them all.
I don't know.
I just think I'm stronger so much. I think I'm strong enough to be able to manipulate them enough to like use them against themselves.
Okay, Tai Chi master.
Yeah, dude, exactly. But that's the thing, dude. If you put like I think I could take like 67-year-olds.
7 14-year-old. That's a gang. That's
like one punch and they're out. You can take their
You too,
shots.
though.
No. We
that's
could take
14 hands.
You're not gonna get hit by all of them. Hopefully.
7. No, I don't think you could take 7 14-year-olds.
All right,
We're
man.
talking like they just hit puberty, bro. They've got that organic, grass-fed testosterone
They've probably
pumping
never
through
been
their
in a fight.
veins.
Neither have I. But that's neither here nor
The
there.
adrenaline plus that's what happens like when you put Mentos in a Diet Coke.
I'll beat the shit out of 7 14-year-olds. I stand by that.
Some 14-year-old's gonna light you up on the street. Hey, you William Henderson? Yeah. Wow. Bah, 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 bah. Just.
Oh, that's not fair. That's just like catching me off guard. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about like our directives are to fight each other, and it's like go on a football field.
There's a rumble, and you're the only one that showed up from the other side.
Mm-hmm.
No, you're so wrong, dude.
All right, what about like 8-year-olds though?
I could definitely take 7 8-year-olds.
7? That's
Yeah.
it?
Yeah. I don't know if you know how powerful my right roundhouse kick
But,
is,
like,
dude. I just gotta load that
that's my
sucker
point.
up.
That's it?
Ka-tink. Well, I don't know how much it's gonna hurt. I've never made contact with
Dude,
8 skulls
I
at a time.
I feel like at like that age, like you hit them once and like they're down for the count. Like you hit them seriously, like they're down, like they're like, that's it. Dude.
That's only because it's the first time in their life
exactly.
that they've been hit.
That's what
like
I'm
that.
saying. Yeah, they're
Hey
vulnerable.
man, that's not fair.
It's like every hit against them is a critical strike. You know, double damage.
Yeah, but at 8, they also like play extra dirty. They like things you even forgot about. Like you forget that if your
but
fingers are small enough, you can shove it into their eyeball.
Yeah,
you
but,
forget that.
But my limbs are twice as long as theirs. Dude, I'm kicking these kids in the face as they're coming at me, dude.
I don't know, because I mean, I'm thinking 4 10-year-olds might be a rough day. So like 7 8-year-olds. But definitely 2 14-year-olds. I'll fuck up 2 14-year-olds. I'll start talking shit to each of them.
I think the combined age can be like 80. If they're all under like 15, then I could beat them.
In a night, just one after the other.
Yeah, a combined age of 80.
1 60-year-old.
I said under the age of 15.
But 1 60-year-old. Do you think... I don't think I would risk fighting a 60-year-old just off the fact that, like...
It'd be embarrassing if you lost.
He might have seen some shit in his 60 years.
Yeah, he's probably been in some shit.
Like, just by numbers.
There's some people we do comedy for regularly who I would not want to stand up to.
Yeah. Anyone. And I'm little.
Yeah.
People always yell at me and shit. It's like,
Really?
stop.
I'm sorry. You put on a tough vibe.
Well, it's because I always have a sword.
Yeah, that helps.
You always have a sword, you walk around like your Blade.
Yeah.
And his stupid 1 draw time sword. That was that was a Richter scale burp.
Oh, excuse me. I apologize to the neighbors.
Hey, do you sit or you stand when you pee? I was thinking about this yesterday. Or is it contextual?
I just have to pee?
Yeah.
I stand.
Sometimes I sit. Is that weird? Does that make me weird?
If I'm trying to waste time at work, I'll be like, I don't know if I have to poop, but I'll sit down.
You'll sit down with your pants still up just to contemplate it for a second?
No, I'll take my pants down. I'll try to push one out. Usually your body will naturally like put something out. So it's like, well, I know what this place and position is, so let me do a little
like
spurt.
it's squeezing out the last bit of toothpaste, just roll up the end. Like, all right,
It's
there we
exactly
go.
like that.
Let's just push out the last of it.
Yep.
This is what we call a cleanse.
Yeah, your rectum, your toothpaste rectum.
Prolapses your anus and shits out one little nugget.
Yeah.
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 But it feels like it's a dwarf star. It's like, that's dense. That's a marble that just came out of my anus.
Yeah. Sometimes I just fart and then I'm like, oh, I need to like use some like wet wipes.
Just leave them in there. You ever do that? Just fold it up and leave it in your asshole.
No. Should I?
Feels good.
Do you like fold it like long ways, like hot dog bun style?
Depends on what I want. If you
How
need
is
if you need to plug it a little bit because like the inside feels inflamed, then you do it narrow. You put just a piece in there, and then you kind of seal it up.
Something tells me this might give me like a rash or something.
Don't leave it in there all day, but just like a few minutes.
A few minutes.
Yeah.
So just clean it up.
Oh. No, it just feels nice.
It serves
like
no purpose.
No. It's like a bidet. It just feels nice.
Okay. Well, you haven't convinced me at all.
I'll show you how to do it. I'll show you. I'll send you. I'll FaceTime you. I'll ask time you, and then be like, "Well, you see, ignore the hemorrhoid. Use your finger. Put it in there for a second. It's nice. It's
Can
cold.
you just show me after the podcast?
I can show you right now.
Pause.
No pause. This is good content.
Content. Yeah.
Let's see. We have to. I asked because
show notes.
Our Patreon people deserve to ask us some questions.
That was one of the questions. Is if
do
we
you sit or stand? No, that was just my personal question to you as a friend. Because, like I said, contextually, like in the mornings when I'm super tired and I don't even want to like think, I'll sit down and I'll try to pee that way. It's like, this is too much for my brain right now, so I'm gonna let other ways. Like I'll lean forward if I have to. Just like, I can't be bothered by this.
I can't say I've ever done that, bro. I am not a pee sitter, sitting peer. Sit peer.
Just like tuck your dick like between your thighs.
I mean, I get
Not
it.
that I've ever done that.
That's what I do when I have to pee and poop at the same time.
At the same time, though, like I don't think that's possible.
Sure, it is. They're the same muscle.
So you're like pushing together a Chinese finger trap?
It's a sphincter, bro.
Chinese sphincter trap.
That's why when you cough, you can feel it in your asshole and your pee-pee.
I don't cough that hard.
Oh. Just me.
I've sneezed that hard. We're like...
Yeah, same thing. Same muscle. Because when you push to pee, you... Like, have you never been, like, peeing and it's like you fart or, like... You never poop and pee at the same time?
I don't think so.
You're absolutely ridiculous.
I'll update you. I'll keep track. Look, this isn't something that I've been keeping track of. I'm not going to say definitively never. So I will update you tomorrow.
There's no way, dude.
Like, honestly, the only time I can think about I did something close to that was when I got food poisoning for the first time. And, like, I just had to go into the shower. And it's like, all right, every orifice is just going to open up right now simultaneously.
I will say most of the time I don't. But there are times that I do it at the same time. Usually I'll sit down, pee, poop, and then maybe pee a little more.
You should see a doctor.
Why?
It sounds unhealthy.
To pee and poop at the same time?
Yeah.
I don't think so, dude. Yeah. Like, it's the same action. It's part of the same like system. How
it's like changing your oil and draining it at the same time. It just doesn't seem like it's supposed to happen.
Yeah. No, that's not right, dude. That's not right. Yeah, I think you're wrong there because you're just draining. It's like draining like your septic tank and your fucking like water, like normal like water tank at the, like in an RV, they have like a septic tank and they have like your water tank.
Yeah.
So it's like when you empty both of those.
And I'm pretty sure it just crushes your RV if you do that, though. It just probably sucks. And it just... I don't think you're supposed to do that, is my point. And that's why you should see a doctor.
I don't think so, dude.
Okay,
it's the same thing.
When you wear scrubs, all of a sudden you just fucking know.
It's like the same operation.
But there's an order of operations, and you can't just jump from 1 to 3. You gotta
There is most certainly not an order of operations when it comes to pooping. You can poop however you want. I'm here to stand up for
peers. Urinators.
I'm here to stand up for stand-up peers.
Unite the urinators.
No, I'm here for free pooping in America. That's what I want in private. Pooping in private in America. PPA.
I'm with it, I guess.
Proper
but here's the
pooping
thing.
in America.
I don't agree
proper private
with the
pooping.
sentiment, but I agree with the practice. You do what is comfortable for you, but you're
teach,
definitely taking years off your life.
I have to teach people like you how to properly use the restroom.
Dude, I go to the restroom like 4 times a day.
Yeah.
Minimum.
Good.
It feels...
Poop?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Are they big each time?
They're not small.
Okay. That just means you're eating a lot.
Yeah, but also, dude.
Yeah.
I should have, like, my Whoop should track when I poop.
Times you shit.
Yeah. Like, you know how there's screen time? There's toilet time. And then it knows, like, hey, man, see a doctor because 19 is kind of excessive.
19 times a day?
No, I probably max out around 10.
There's no way you poop 10 times a day. And I'm the one that needs to see a doctor?
I'm saying max out. Like, on a very shitty day.
Dude, you need
10,
to see a doctor.
But on average, maybe, like, 5 or 6.
That you need to see a doctor. I probably go like 2 or 3 times a day.
I go once in the morning, like regularly, and most times twice in the morning because I'm like, oh, that wasn't it. I sat there and I thought I was done, but I wasn't, and that's 2 already before noon.
Maybe you should hold the first one longer.
It's gonna come out like shaped like my intestines, though. Like, I'm gonna shine a light on it. It's gonna be diamonds, bros. That's some pressure we're talking about.
Well, you can make a profit off your shit then.
Profitable shits.
Yeah.
PS PPA. Just merch for your PPA.
Poop profits.
I'm gonna ask our first Patreon question.
Okay.
This one comes from Eben. She says, "What's your take on the Rogan Spotify controversy? ? I don't really have.
I don't understand what's going on.
I don't know. Rogan saying some crazy shit. People are like, "That's misinformation. I'm not gonna give you my money. I'm taking my music off."
See, I don't understand this whole misinformation thing because, like, I think all information should be available, and as a person, you should decipher what is real and what's not. It's not up to people above us to decide what is, I don't know, correct. I don't know. Correct, not correct, in a way. Or like, what should or should not be viewed, or what should or should not be able to be said on a podcast.
So you believe in, freedom of speech, and say it, but decipher, use your critical thinking skills and figure out what is and what isn't.
Yeah, I listen to Joe Rogan. I don't agree with everything that he says or that he believes, but I like his podcast.
I like some of his podcasts.
Yeah,
I used to like all of his podcasts.
I listen to the ones with the comedians and like some of the like interesting sounding like professor type people usually, but that's about it. And then when he says some crazy shit, I go, probably not, but all right. And then I move on. Like, I don't understand why people sit on it so much, you know?
I think people are also upset at like the deal, I guess, that Rogan got and how Spotify
because he's balling.
Spotify's like not anti-paying the musician, but Spotify's looking out for Spotify.
Yeah.
And so it's hard to compare. It is apples and oranges to what was Joe Rogan offering Spotify at the time and what was your little garage band made music offering at the time you signed. Like, those are 2 different products and 2 different things that are being paid for. Not that they're making good business moves and underpaying their streamers, because someone was saying they get like 0.03 cents, like less than a cent per stream or something, which is bananas, yes, but also probably on the contract. Like, it probably told you that's exactly what you were going to make, and you okayed something like that. If not you, the person that made that decision. I don't know. It's hard to support anyone on this because I agree with you.
It doesn't affect me at all.
It doesn't affect me, but you should be able to think for yourself. And if you can't, then that sucks.
That's the main thing. Like I don't know what he said or who he had. I actually watched his video. He put out like a 9 to 10 minute video, and I was like, okay. He kind of mentioned a couple episodes that I didn't watch, but it was just like they were just like professors, and it's like, all right. I mean, I've been to college. I understand. Like I've been taught like to take in information and then decipher what I deem to be, legit or not, based on what I've learned. So I don't know. I don't get it, but I guess a lot of people probably don't have that skill, and that's why January 6th, it's 21 happened,
Yeah.
People can't.
That's a lot of people too.
They don't have those skills to like think about like the consequences and like, should I really do this? Like, is this really worth?
Yeah.
Is this really worth it? I don't know what my point was, but
I mean,
people are dumb. That's basically it. But like, it's not Spotify's job, or it's not the federal government's job to like stop dumb people from getting taken advantage of. Like, it's just not. I don't think it is. Like, there's plenty of laws that protect them. So like what more do you want? Honestly, I don't know. It's weird.
I agree.
I don't know.
It's hard too, because I see like I understand.
I just don't want to get canceled someday. So.
I understand the musician standpoint of it, of like, well, Joe Rogan's got fucking $1,000,000,000.
I mean, yeah,
for
that
his
part
thing.
is fucked up. They're not getting paid a lot. That definitely sucks. I'll give them that.
Yeah.
But like,
it's not Spotify's job to pay all of their bills with what they're doing.
But make it about that. Don't make it about what Joe Rogan's saying on his podcast. They're just using him as a platform because he has fucking 10 times the viewers as fucking CNN now.
Yeah.
That they're just using him as a platform to get noticed for the lack of payment from Spotify.
Allegedly. I don't know. Neither of us really know anything about this situation.
I think that's pretty well known, and I mean, it's like that's always been a thing in the music business. Like, music labels have always fucked over artists. Like, you think Spotify was going to be any different?
Yeah.
I can't imagine Apple really pays them their artists that much for Apple Music streams.
Yeah. And even at like our independent level of comedy and entertainment, it is also like the exposure as well to be able to say like, we're on Spotify now. Some people can find you now. They can just search your name and be like, check this out.
So the average per play rate for Apple Music is 1 cent.
I'm not mad at that. I'm gonna play my shit through
Wasn't Spotify 3?
I think it's less than a cent.
Oh, it was like 0.003.
Yeah.
Oh, 3.
Point
0.03.
Oh, take it.
0.03. 0.03, got it. Yeah, okay, all right, then that's fair.
I don't know. It's again, Spotify is just a platform, and to pull your music or your content off or whatever for what you think is your beliefs, I guess, is your right. But people, I don't know. Like you said, there's too many dumb people. That's the problem.
Yeah.
That's the real problem.
And like, I don't think that like they shouldn't be protected. I don't know what to say. I really don't.
Yeah.
Like, I don't. You put like the explicit content on. I guess now they're gonna start putting like disclaimers at the beginning of the episodes, and it's like, dude, like, all right. I mean, I don't.
That's
care.
how you
Again,
should be.
I don't care.
Like, yeah, you should be like critically thinking about the content you're consuming anyway. Like, really think about what you're watching. Don't just fucking stone in front of the window.
Taking it as gospel.
Yeah.
Like, you can't do that for anything.
Yeah. And so I asked that question because it led into our next question from Brian. And I kind of have to paraphrase because he had a little out of his own context, but he, with the objections to like Spotify and everything, where do I start? Hang on. Let me go through this because I copied it wrong. He says, I'm hesitant to ask this, but I began my objections to Spotify during the Gabby murder hunt for Brian when they announced he was still alive because they could see that he was updating his playlist on Spotify, which, first off, stay off the grid, bro. Like, what are you doing? Even I'm feeling really
you're on the run,
melancholy.
And then, so he was just adding new songs to his playlist.
Probably, because he was driving a lot.
which is like a public playlist, right?
I assume.
Or was that like Spotify going to the cops and being like, hey, he's
or the cops going to Spotify because they can subpoena that information now.
Right. Or is it just like people on the outside that, because of the case, found his playlist and are like, hey, he's updating this, and send it to the cops? Because that's possible too. They probably had somebody on it at that point, but who knows?
Yeah, they probably...
But you can't cover everything.
They probably do. You know, you have someone that's like, all right, your team is his social media. Everyone here keeps an eye. Spotify, Instagram, MySpace, Neopets, GeoCities.
Did you see his Instagram like as it was happening? No. It was crazy, dude. All the comments were like on his old photos are like, "Where's Gabby?" And it's like, whoa, dude, like this is dark. It's fucking weird to like read them.
They baited him into adding to his playlist. He's just so emotional. It's crazy. It's crazy to think that you know, weren't they talking about like Apple okaying an across the board search of child pornography on everyone's phone, just going through everyone's camera rolls and metadataing whatever they find and looking for child pornography? Like, I agree with the sentiment, but is that an invasion of privacy? Is that where do we draw the line, sir?
That's a good question.
Because I got to delete some shit, you know? It's questionable.
I am, I don't know, like, I'm not terribly worried about it yet.
But I think for me, I'm always concerned that they're just slowly turning the temperature up and we've just gotten used. And it's going to be too late when we are finally concerned about it.
You're not going to be able to stop it, so.
We can, dude. Nope. We are the revolution.
Nope, you can't.
This is Zion.
Dude, you sound like the people who are like, we have the Second Amendment so we can fight back against the government. And it's like, oh, yeah? And fighting back against the army?
Huh? Aim small, miss small, bro.
Fight back against the army?
Aim small, miss small, bro.
Okay, dude.
It's a battle of heart and mind, soldier.
Yeah, okay. Ask fucking Waco how that went.
Who's Waco?
You know, Waco, Texas.
Is there a documentary about it? That's how I learned now.
There's a great Netflix series that they like a dramatized version.
That's the one with Zac Efron?
No, it's called Waco.
Oh, he's dead. Oh, okay.
That was awesome too. No, this one has Macaulay Culkin's brother in it.
Kieran.
Yep. And several other famous.
Looks like Mac. It's weird. Those people look so much alike.
With John Goodman. No. Yeah, no, John Goodman's in it. It's fucking great. I think he's in it. I don't know.
You look at you spreading misinformation.
Yeah, I know.
There goes our Spotify deal, bro.
Yeah. So,
which, by the way, we are on Spotify, guys. If you want to check us out. That's the other thing.
It's like, where does that like line get drawn in that aspect? Because it's like it's a comedy podcast. They're gonna say shit that's not true for comedy's sake.
Yeah.
Too
yeah.
like. And I know that like there's certain topics that, but it's like, okay, who decides what topics you get to allow? Allowed to spread information about. Like I could sit here and go, you can't get a girl pregnant if she's on top of you. That's just it's just science. That's misinformation. But there's also enough evidence out there that is against that. So it's like.
Yeah, but if she coughs while she's on top of you, the cum comes back out.
Right,
so.
right. I don't know, dude. It's just like
I'm not. Again, I've slowly waned off of Joe Rogan from the beginning to the end, and I wouldn't say I'm a big fan of his. I respect what he's doing and everything, but I think he's been very fair about like being just a dude.
Yeah,
just a dude talking to people, and people look up to him because they didn't have a dad or a big brother.
yeah.
And that's where the problem lies. And it's like their own personal demons make this a big problem. Otherwise, Rogan's just a dude on the internet talking some shit.
Yeah, if that's like your role model, I mean, like you gotta again pick and choose things to
Who's a good role model?
idolize.
Who do you pick? You get 3 role models.
No, Joe Rogan's a good role model if you can choose the right things to idolize. You know what I'm saying? It's like nobody's a great role model. Fucking, I guess Keanu Reeves. Can we just say that? Like Keanu Reeves is probably a great role model.
Learn how to use a gun. That's what I learned.
Learn how to act and just be handsome for the rest of your life, and you'll get action flicks. I forget what I was saying.
Talking about Joe being not a bad role model, because you're right. But he's like he does promote fitness and wellness and overall body health.
But he does say a lot of crazy shit too.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm just like, I don't necessarily agree with that, but like it's cool. Like if he and I were friends, I'd be like, I don't know about that, but like, you want to get a drink? You know, like I wouldn't care.
Yeah.
But like that goes back to the problem of like people are dumb. They don't know how to critically think. They don't know how to pick and choose parts of people's personality to admire. They just admire everything and they just attach to that entity, even though it's just they're a celebrity. They're just a person, and they have faults too. But people on the outside don't realize that because they're dumb. Well, they also haven't been in it, dude. It's weird when you first meet celebrities, and then like once you've been around them a while, you're just like, oh, you're a fucking piece of shit too.
Yeah, yeah.
Like I get it now.
Or like when I started,
you just got lucky.
When I started comedy, and like you kind of watch the people that have kind of already been doing it, and I've seen them like make it, and I was like, oh no, I remember you're that dude also at the open mic on a Sunday that you're just been there longer. Yeah. You're not different. It's the same across the board.
Yeah. So
pursue their passions. Is that your your tips for those dum-dums is be yourself?
Yeah, I mean, find like different things to take from.
But be concerned about the man going through your shit, bro.
Yeah, everybody should be concerned about that.
Cuz I know they don't have to tell me, but I know that they're just always listening to us.
Yeah, probably.
And it's also like,
but we're also always recording. Which honestly, FBI, if you could just like cut together some clips for us.
Bro. All right, here's a real anxiety that I have. All right, first off,
you're just gonna get a highlight reel someday in the mail, just blackmail.
It's gonna be slideshow slides. I'm gonna have to buy a projector and go through them one at a time.
They all dissipate after like 10 seconds after the light goes through them.
Where do you think all of like the intelligence agency buildings and operations are headquartered? What state would you say?
Virginia.
Right. Now, if you go into our statistics,
I was like, is this a trick question?
No. If you go into our statistics, we have had a serious spike in views in the state of Virginia.
No way.
I shit you not, bro. I'm like, we're being framed for something because certain episodes, way more than California.
Hey, shout out to Virginia.
So Langley, if you're listening, holy shit, bro. Thanks for the views.
Yeah, thank you for the views. Appreciate it. That's hilarious.
We might be on some lists, is my point.
Oh my God, that's amazing. Should we play another clip?
Yep.
I feel like this is something that fucking happens in Kentucky.
This is what I've been talking about, bro. The last 3 episodes.
I'm trying to make this bigger here. This is what you've been talking about?
Yeah.
Oh, it's not. These
dudes doing tricks on like Whitewater Rapids. He's doing a barrel roll, bro.
Dude.
Bing.
How? I don't think this is real.
No, it's real. It's real.
How is he going against the current and not like
because that's where like this is probably right after a rain. This is probably like this isn't how this river flows normally, but because of how the terrain is underneath, there's so much water that it pushes the water up. So he probably started on this side and came into the current for this.
Dude, do you think he was ready for that?
Yeah. Yes, this is intentional, bro. These guys are crazy.
Oh my god, bro.
This is technical. That's some technical shit.
Oh my god, this is so funny, dude. It's just the way he hits that before he does the flip, the way he hits, boom! Like, it looks so painful. Like, he definitely, like, bit down on his tongue or something, you know?
He's probably got a mouthpiece on.
Bit a chunk of his, yeah, probably. That's probably a good idea, dude.
He's got the helmet, the football helmet with the mouthpiece attached to the face mask.
Like, you would definitely lose a tooth if you just did that normally.
Yeah. So crazy.
I can't believe, I don't know if you guys ever did this in Hawaii, but like tubing behind a boat. Do you ever do that?
Not as much, but it happened.
Okay, yeah. That was like our thing when we like go on vacation to the lake. And I was always surprised that I never like hurt my my jaw or anything doing that, like just bouncing up and down. That's
a lot of your CTE.
That's probably a lot of it. Yeah, I never thought about that before, dude.
Like, how many of those trips do you think you actually forgot about because of the constant?
Well, I mean,
CTE?
we went every year, so it's kind of hard to.
You remember going every year. Your dad's like, we went 3 times a year, actually, son.
No, he's like, we only went twice, actually. I don't. No, my dad still goes. They still go like regularly up to Higgins Lake.
Sounds fun.
Northern Michigan. Yeah, it's super clear. It's gorgeous.
That means there's no nutrients in the water.
I don't give a shit. It's great for swimming.
So's the beach. Whatever, dude. Go to the beach.
You can't see anything in there. It's gross.
Uh-huh. Dude, there could be a shark coming up from you. Oh, shit.
I don't like that.
That's where I got anxiety, I'm sure.
I don't like that at all, sir. No, thank you. I guess we just say, since we went through the Patreon questions, if you want to subscribe to the Patreon and submit a question, you can at www.patreon.com/thebuddysystemco. There are tiers available for fans. There are tiers available for other comedians. They include signups. We have exclusive audio. It ranges from $3 to as much as you fucking want.
Yeah.
And yeah, you can help support us make the quality better if you're watching the video, or I mean, if you want to watch the video, you can help us
live our dreams.
And and we'll continue to try to bring you good content.
Mediocre content.
We'll bring you the best content that we're capable of bringing you.
Yeah, if you're here, you like it. If you like it, there's more. Give us money, and there's plenty more, and we'll talk. You want some more? You want like dick pics and stuff? DM. It's fine. We'll work out
OnlyFans for that, because I don't want to be seeing your dick pics on my Patreon page. So
too bad. You guys want it? We need it. We can talk price because we're flexible and understanding.
Flexible. Your cock is flexible?
Kind of. It's got a weird downturn.
Could you imagine?
It's like
that sucks. You want it to be an upturn.
I mean, not if you fuck doggy, dude, because then it hits perfect,
yeah.
And then they're like, "Oh my god, what are you doing here?" I'm like, "No, I'm just broken." It just hits different.
Have you ever worried that you broke your dick?
No. I've like gone down on like the railing or like monkey bars because I tried walking across them. Like, I've definitely taken a pipe between the legs comically before, as both a child and a fat dude. Then it sucks. It makes you feel like you broke your sphincter. Yeah.
Did you know that Dennis Rodman broke his penis?
Really?
Yeah. 3 different times, apparently.
Like in a game? That's some serious boxing out, dude.
Rodman up for the rebound.
Yeah, you're mad at him.
Comes down on the shoulder of Jordan and, looks like he broke his dick.
Well, Terry, if you think about it, the last year, around this time, he actually went to L.A. He broke his penis. He was in the game. He sank 2 more free throws for the win. So this could be a good look for Rodman.
But before he was able to do that, there was blood streaming out of his shorts.
That's for the love of the game. He's a real competitor. That one. He's never gonna quit.
There's a 3-minute video on how Dennis Rodman broke his dick.
3 minutes?
Oh, it's too long for you?
Rodman's
dick is... We don't have to. It probably is.
Like a slide. Do you need 3 minutes? Play some of it. Let's see if you need 3 minutes, or if it's like a I did the research to figure out how Dennis Rodman broke his dick. But before I get to that, I'm going to tell you about my journey to all of the information. I went to platform 9 3/4. If this is how Rob... Okay, there we go.
You're such a baby. Yeah, in the Alps he was climbing.
Dennis Rodman on 3 ways to break your dick.
And she brought this book, said, you know what? I said, why are you reading the book? She said, no, I got to learn how to suck dick. And it says how to suck dick in 10 different ways. I saw that book. I said,
that's not a book. That's a pamphlet.
Next thing, she turns around, push back on me. I mean, hard. Like, push at the wall like that, push back, crack.
Oh.
Blood everywhere.
Oh, blood.
No. What he meant was his dick is so big he broke her nose.
Like a big carrot. You know. Then the third time, it was in New York. Same girl.
Samantha.
Same thing. We go to the hotel room, having sex, and they're saying, no, broken leg, go to the hospital.
Man.
My girlfriend's like, well, you know, he has a problem with his penis. And the woman comes up and says, oh, okay, great.
It's swollen.
I'll be right back. There's another doctor. Oh, I know what that is. Brings another doctor. I swear to God, she kept bringing people in. Why? So she brought 8 people in to see it. And so I said,
you need a second, third, and fourth opinion.
No, we're just making sure that you're okay. I said,
Dennis Rodman's in here with a broken cock.
Dude, if I told you Dennis Rodman was here, would you believe me? Even better,
No.
his dick is out.
know what it is. Give me a pill for it. It'll be done in 3 weeks. You know, in doctor's terms, you have a contused penis. Contused. I said, come on. He said, well, you broke your dick because your dick don't bend that way. It don't even bend.
All right, yeah. So just fucking rough sex, dude.
Pump the brakes, Dennis.
Yeah, for real, dude. It's like you
Take
need
a
to
day off.
not pull so far out when you're fucking, dude. Like,
What if it was his fault? he's blaming the girls, but what if he just pulled out so fast? Just, you know, like how if you like crack your back real good, you just want to stretch your ass from your spine. He just does that with her.
I think I just experienced breaking my dick psychologically. I almost had a breakdown right there. I had to fucking reboot. That was intense.
Oh, Rodman, what a life, dude.
I know, right?
He's the best part of The Last Dance, I'll be honest.
Yeah?
Mhm.
I didn't watch it.
I mean, you get it.
Yeah. Want to see something educational?
How educational?
I don't know. This says first flight attempt in 1915, but that doesn't make any sense. But I think this is supposed to be a flying car, so I think they mean first flying car flight attempt in 1915.
Okay.
You're not interested.
I'm not sold.
I don't like
I just
your
have questions.
fucking tone.
Who's got a video camera in 1915? But
What do you mean?
Continue.
They had video cameras. Remember in
Continue.
Red Dead, you're fucking going to picture shows all the time.
That's why.
1899.
Obviously is one of man's first attempts to get off the ground in an early type helicopter. How high would he fly? So,
2 feet.
let's see.
Dude.
Dude, I would have gotten off of that thing already. Fuck that. It sounds like that thing in Crocodile Dundee where he's attracting the bats. He attaches a boomerang to like his shoelaces and he spins
good
it to
luck.
attract the bats.
Obviously is one
That's
of man's
crazy.
first attempts to get off.
This is hilarious, dude.
You said educate. I feel stupider for watching
I mean, you
that.
know it doesn't work. You know it's been tried.
Did you see that they made a drone using Da Vinci's helicopter idea that he drew, and it works?
Really?
Yeah,
Impressive.
it's super dope. It's like 4 spiral. They look like those spiral wind chimes, and where the propellers are, and they just spin those, and it works.
Cool.
It's fucking smart, dude.
He's not dumb.
Or he stole all his ideas like Einstein.
Maybe.
Oh, you just happen to work at the patent office. Okay.
Yeah. I just love that, like, this guy just basically, like, was like Mary Poppins before that was a thing. He's like, this ought to work, right? Like, fucking umbrellas get caught in the wind all the time. But, like, the thing of it going up and down, it's like, it's never going to be stable.
I guess it's like they're trying to make it like a bird, I assume, to fly.
Oh, yeah, I guess. but you would probably do it on both sides then.
That's what happens when you give dumb people money.
That's what happens, dude. That's what happens. In fact, I don't think that's actually real. To be honest with you. You really think it is?
Yeah, I think it is. I think it is.
I think it might be like a like what am I trying to say? Like set up in the time. Like they were like, this is like a Charlie Chaplin type skit. I don't know. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like a Bollywood type thing.
Like a period piece.
Sure. Yeah. Yeah. You know, the Wright brothers flew. What was it? 1901, right? 14 years later.
1901. Yeah, but see, they already figured out how it worked, and these guys are like, they're wrong.
Yeah, we can do it better. I think it was that guy alone. Based on that engineering, it's probably just one guy.
He's like, I can do. I'll just take apart my barn real quick.
Yeah.
I'll make one of these right now.
Yeah, no problem.
We'll put the carriage on it. Lose the horse. I'll sell the horse. I don't even need the horse because now it can fly.
Mm-hmm.
Dummy.
Yeah, I got one more.
Let's go.
I found some footage of you on vacation.
Oh, that's gonna break. That's gonna break. Dude.
You can't even. It's just.
Dude. That's not gonna help either, man. Oh no. There's too much slack. See, even the people below are like, well, what the fuck? Why would you let him do that?
Watch. This is the best part.
Oh, man.
Oh, what was that like, George?
It's like getting an enema.
Yeah.
Just water straight up the asshole.
I
Came out my
fucking love
nose.
this, dude, it's so funny. Oh, God. How embarrassing, dude, to bottom out. You think they would know the weight limit, but this doesn't
No,
look
they
like,
don't.
This doesn't look like
No.
America. They're like, yeah, we'll figure it out. Come on.
This used to be like a cargo line. And they're like, hey, if Manny puts a wheel on it, you can ride it. We can charge the tourists like $4 a ride. We'll make some serious money.
Do you think he's supposed to go all the way across?
I think you're supposed to at least reach that other boat so it doesn't have to come and get you. You're going to drown, sir. He doesn't even have a vest on. He might be dead. Oh.
It's great.
Yeah.
That is amazing.
I used to be that tubby. But like as a child, like a small chunker.
Yeah, man. I mean, that's why I wouldn't do shit. Like, I wouldn't do that if I was that big. I'd be like, no, I'm good. Something can go wrong.
I think when I was young, I tried to do like the monkey bars
Mm-hmm.
and then realized how impossible it was for my little ass hands to hold up my big ass body.
Yeah. Have you ever done the thing? They have them outside, or they used to outside of Ontario Mills, right outside the Improv there. The like trampolines with the harnesses with the ropes
Oh, I've
attached.
seen them. I've never do them.
I did it when I was young, and it's fucking cool. It's super cool, dude. You like jump up and do flips and shit. You're like, I'd never be able to do this in real life.
That's
This is
dope.
nuts. Yeah, it's really cool.
How much? It's probably like $20
It's
for
probably
like 5 minutes.
Yeah, it's probably expensive as fuck, and we're probably too big for it now.
I'll lose weight. That seems fun. No, we just do the indoor skydiving thing. That seems dope.
I would do that. I'd do real skydiving.
Me too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anything to be that close to another man, I'm in.
Yeah. I mean, he's gonna be behind you. I hope you're
Perfect.
into that.
Perfect.
Good.
Hopefully his dick curves down too. We have something to talk about.
So it can hit your clit.
Yeah. And then we can be like, hey, did I ever tell you about the time Dennis Rodman broke his dick? All right. Do you have plugs? You want to do your plugs, sir?
Yeah. In let's see. This weekend we'll be at Solario Brewing Company for open mic night. Starts at 7 o'clock. What When's our next salon?
February 26th, I believe. The last Saturday of February.
The last Saturday of February 26th, Solario Brewing Company. So that means the 12th. We're at
Sour Cellars.
Sour Cellars. I'll be on both of those shows. Then fast forwarding to April 6th, we are at the Ontario Improv as the Buddy System collectively. Hot lineup going to be there. And then April 9th, I'm at High Point Brewery, courtesy of Nick Lanny. So,
Fucking dope.
Follow me on Instagram at Willie_D20.
That's the dates. That's where I'll be as well. April 6th. I will be in Redlands, I believe, on February 17th with Laugh Local. That'll be fun. You know where to go. Follow us on Instagram at The Buddy System Co. Go to www.patreon.com/thebuddy-system-co to get video of the podcast, to get early access to the podcast, open mic, VIP signups, merch, everything. Just check it out. Go check it out. See how you can help us and help us help you. www.thebuddysystem.co for everything. Thanks for listening, guys. We'll see you later. Bye.